WGTV, what it do? Man, I don't know how I feel right now, but I want to say that a lot of my footage from episode 22 got wiped. You feel me? From logging out of Apple, logging to another Apple ID. Just a lot going on. Lost my iPod. Went down to the bus station one time. I believe I lost my iPod on the bus. So just was going through my pictures and things like that. And I was like, the person who basically found the iPod was taking new pictures and making new videos and shit like that. And basically was changing all my information. So we're back now. Episode, that's what I say, this 22. Today is March the 28th. Man, it seems like a lot of my talks and walks and daily motivation shit got wiped out. It's a lot we got to catch up on WGTV, but I'm here for it. You feel me? Things I got to include you guys on. New updates and everything. But I'm out. Peace. Backstage cheese. Like I record you on video.
Oh, why you recording me?
I don't know.
I thought you was taking a picture.
No, I'm recording you. You got any motivational things to say today?
Yeah, I'm thankful to be here.
You thankful to be here?
Thankful to be with you.
Man, he got the nut to hang out the window and be barking. WGTV, what it do? Since April 1st, 2025, 12:28 p.m. in the afternoon. The reason why I created WGTV is because, I'm a person that suffers from mental illness issues, And I felt like when I first started to record my journey, I was a person who was suicidal and on a path of destruction. I didn't know where I was headed, where I was going. Today, I feel like I am depressed. I just have no energy to do anything, One reason I feel like this is because sometimes, when you're a person, that has mental illness issues, sometimes, being by yourself is best. But we all want, companionship, love, and stuff like that. But love to always love yourself first. Love yourself first. Self-care, self-awareness, just everything about you first. So when you get in a relationship or you're dating, you know how to treat yourself. And you have standards and etc. You feel what I'm saying? So when somebody else come in your life and they're not doing what they supposed to do, and you like, well, shit. When I was by myself, I was doing X, Y, Z, and your motherfucking ass come in the picture. Shit, you can't even come close to X, Y, or the Z. You feel me? So it's just best to always love yourself, self-care stuff before you get in a relationship. I'm 30. I'll be 39 this year. I'm a couple years from 40. And it's like, I only can work on me, Me getting myself together. So it's like people around me, if you don't have no motivation, you're not a self-starter, you can't get your shit together, I can't help you, And then just me having this issue of trying to progress and get my shit together. Then you have kids. You gotta make sure they okay. And you getting them together. And you gotta be a thinker for you and children. You know, I can't think for anybody else. And sometimes my daughter, she be 15 this year, not because of her route. Like, you got a brain. God bless you with a brain. You have to think for yourself. It's not my job to think for you. My job is to make decisions for her and help her along her journey. But sit here thinking from A to Z, your life, mapping it out and shit like that, it's not my job. Because even as a child, you should have an idea of what you want to be when you grow up, what schools you're interested in going to, clothes you want to wear, just an idea of, some basic foundations. And you've been taught that, So it's just like, use your valuable brain. So I'm thinking we got like 4 hemispheres of our brain, you feel me, to utilize. Use it. This for everybody. Just utilize your brain, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the life in. Let's talk about business. Man, watch this powerful YouTube video. I don't want to say the guy's name or where I got the information from. But the LLC I made in 2021, right after COVID. I can't say right after COVID, but during the COVID era, I figured out that I'm doing everything incorrectly. So, my plans is to just restructure business, you feel me? Get everything up and running officially, because I was bullshitting. I got an old ass LLC. I made it during COVID, and I'm trying to get it off the ground, relaunch and shit. They're like, investors and shit looking like, nigga, what you been doing for years? So sometimes you gotta shut shit down and start all over. That's the game of business. I did this incorrectly because I wasn't ready, but I was just trying to be a CEO, be an owner, you feel me, have a business. But I wasn't really ready, So now it's like, when I get to business and do business shit, it's like what I have been doing all these years when I first started my LLC, just sitting on that motherfucker, Now it's trying to just get this bitch off the ground and, you know what I'm saying, get it up and moving. Other than that, key values of this particular video is to always have self-love and self-care for yourself. If somebody can't love you the right way, you had that conversation with them like, look, before you came to the picture, I was doing it. Teach your kids to have their own mind, you feel what I'm saying? It's not your job to think and make every choice for your child. That's mad controlling, you feel me? But as they make choices, you just aid them along their choices, you feel me? To be a productive adult out here, that's what I say. In the business world, you feel me? You're gonna spend money, you're gonna fuck up, you're gonna make errors, but it's all about seeing what you did wrong, sitting back down, going back to the drawing board, reevaluating and getting this shit popping, you feel what I'm saying? I did talk to y'all for like damn near 7 minutes. Peace. Grand Rising. Today's April 2nd, 7:58 a.m. Just walking back from taking my daughters to the neighbor's house. Very nice neighbor. Wife and husband couple. Helping, take my daughter to school. She likes riding with them, going down the street at their house. The structure of the home and how the young ladies are raised, Today is an interesting day. The weather says it's going to rain with a mixture of snow, But I don't let shit like that stop me, Gotta keep going every day. I'm really trying to get back in the mood for this music shit, you feel me? and talked to my engineer. My girl was like, you know, you need to get back to the music. You good at this shit. You good at this shit. You should do it. And my ass be like, I don't have no motivation. But I look back at all the artists who got all this music out here. They got catalogs of music just making bread. You feel me? But it's like, a part of me I feel is torn because the music service I have, I can't reach the mass of people that I want to reach, you know? You got people that's incarcerated, you feel me, want to listen to your music, and people on the outside world, overseas and shit. Sometimes this shit is limited. They can't get access to your music and hear your voice and shit like that. Because the music distribution systems don't reach out that far, you know? It's like a basic artist. And I always see myself international or doing something different from what other people doing, you know? Like I'm in school for international business management. Because I don't want to be just limited to doing business in the United States. I want to learn how to do that shit internationally, you know? But just checking in with y'all. Y'all already know what it is. We could have been pumped out. This could have been like episode, I want to say like 20 something. You feel me? This should have been the second one I dropped this year. All this footage got lost in the sauce. I was kind of disappointed about that, but maybe the shit I was talking about, God was like, you know, the world don't need to hear all that, you feel me? But I'm gonna keep this shit pushing. Peace. What's good, gang? What it do? I keep saying like the last clip was the last clip. This the last clip for sure. You know what I'm saying? Today is Friday, April the 11th, 8:38 a.m. You feel me? Just doing this little walk. Had to walk the baby to school, but I don't know what the purpose of the day of this conversation, but stay focused and love yourself. You feel me? Be better than yesterday. Don't try to be a product of the environment you came from. So if you came from the hood and you know you want to make it in the business world, you want to be successful, don't act ghetto. Why you acting like you ghetto? You all broke down and you from the hood and you trying to progress. Just be better than yesterday. Be better than your past. Be better than your childhood. Be great. You know what I'm saying? You have to lift yourself up. We in a world where we know we have fake family, fake friends, but what we do? Boss the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I got a mentor. You know what my mentor is? A meditation app I got from the Apple Store. That's my meditation. You know what one of my friends is? Books. Motherfucking books. Because they educate me. They instill in me. How do I want to make some legal money and be successful? I read a book, a magazine. What can the hood motherfucker do for me? Sell drugs. Do illegal shit, you feel me? It's just time to boss up. Be better than yesterday. So that was our opening. Just want to talk about being great. You know, allow yourself to manifest and grow. Don't allow yourself to, you know what I'm saying, be still. Because I noticed that a lot of times I like to stay in the house because of trauma that occurs to me. Catching COVID, being shot, you know what I'm saying, years ago. And that has me like sometimes mentally fucked up where I'm like, I'd rather be in the house in my room, interacting on the computer, on the phone, you know what I'm saying? But I could be out here, you know what I'm saying? I could be out here doing everything I'm supposed to be doing and being great. So I told myself this. Moving forward, I'm going to start finding me some seminars, webinars, conferences and shit to go to. Have to probably give me some business clothes, but that's fine. And get up and mingle and network. Because that's the only way I'm going to be great, you know? And start putting myself and my business services out there. That's how I'm going to win if nobody know what the fuck going on. You can have a winning product, some shit that people need, and they don't know because you ain't putting yourself out there.